All right, good morning everyone. Practice starts here on Lake Toho, Tohoku-Kalaijo. Actually, it's the Kissimmee chain. This is the thing, I'm gonna go out here and sort of check this place out. Heavy Hitters. Heavy Hitters is a unique event. There's a lot of money on the line this week. And we're gonna go out here and see what's going on. Overall, this is one of my favorite events. There's like $10,000 for the first couple days for big fish, knockout round $30,000, and then the championship round is $100,000 plus $100,000 for big bass. So there's a lot of opportunity. How do you want to fish this tournament? What do you want to do? I got big live baits on the deck. I got top waters, you know, vibrating jigs. I got it all. So, but you do have to qualify on. So, Lake Toho has more grass right now than I've seen in a long time, and we're just gonna go out here and see if we can get a little dialed in. So come on with it, and let's go have some fun. There he is. Seems big. First bite of the morning. All right. That is a non-scoreable, but this bait right here is actually a bait that I've been designing the last couple years now. This is the brand new Rapala Jowler. And so Patrick Walters caught several of his fish. Actually, the Bassmaster Elite Series event that he won last week on Lake Murray on this bait right here. Not the exact color chrome, but it's a bad dude. Now that is a non-scoreable, but figured might as well show you guys what's up. Now we weren't gonna launch this till iCast, but since Patrick had to reel some bass in on it, figured why not. I got a vibe we're gonna catch a couple a little bit bigger than that one today though on it. It's got a vibe, just saying. Grab this one out. I'm gonna take the alpha off and put a jowler on it. Put another jowler on. I got one with hooks rolled in and one with hooks rolled on. And I'm like, Gosh, we hadn't caught crap. It's okay though, we hadn't started the tournament yet. Cool. Not really seeing it blowing up, nothing. Running across the way. Jowler. That was not the business. So we can move across the way a little bit, see if we can't find a group. The thing is, out here on Lake Toho, there's a ton of grass. And there's a lot of bass out here, but there's more grass than ever been. And so it makes it a little more difficult to find those fish. So keep running, keep searching, keep looking. That's what it's all about. The sun's coming up. I want to do it right now. It's not the perfect time, but it just fits a good little stretch right there. And sometimes these bass be biting in the mornings in the mats. Oh, freaking had it in the top of the mat. Interesting. Man, let me grab a light blue green palm. A little light. But you bit that dang cleanup crawl. Just, man, it had to have been a little one. Yeah, you pitch in there and it just sort of keeps going. Like, just felt little. Could have been I'm not normally on that gar bite. I got a buddy of mine that swears, oh, I had 10 gar bites today. And I said, okay. But no, I'm not really on that bag, but I am on that. I'm not 100% sure what that was, bite. It was a bite. Huh. So I like seeing that, and then I can sort of go from there. There you go. That's what we got to roll with. Huh. I really was thinking we're about to smash. To be honest with you. We have not caught them this morning at all. I thought we were going to catch them. Had a couple bites randomly in Toho yesterday, and I just feel like we could catch some, and it has not been the case. So I am going to head down the chain. Head down the chain to head down the Kissimmee chain. Maybe Kissimmee, there's Hatchnaw, there's Cypress. We're gonna head down that way and sort of see what's up. Right now, I'm not vibing with old Toho. Now, I might, you never know. You never know what I'm gonna do, but right now, I'm not feeling it. Locking out, son. Locking up out of here. You gotta get up out of here. So the thing is, you gotta pull the cord. We're gonna slide over here. Positively no fishing in locks. Man, come on. I was trying to make a catch, right? Catch me. Alright. I like Toho. I was really disappointed I didn't get topwater by this morning. I mean, we have 3 days of practice. We got time. So far, first day and a half haven't been very productive, but I feel like we're going to slide on down. We're going to get on them somewhere, somehow. That's for sure. Frogging. Excellent. I want to be like that, be like that. We're gonna lock in, throw a frog for the next basically 2 hours, I think. they're just kaboom. But a good bite. It's a good sign. It's a bite. I'm gonna tinker with this guy a little bit. We caught no sporable bass. Zero. All right, so we just got a bite on a popping frog. You know, Florida this time of year, May, it's all about the bluegill spawn typically. You know, right now, and a popping frog does a really good job of imitating a bluegill. Now, the biggest bass on this lake probably will be, or the biggest bass will probably be around some sort of bluegill, more than likely this week here. So you got to sort of be thinking that way for heavy hitters. Not all the fish get on bluegill, obviously, because there's several big fish that, you know, don't do that as well, but I would say the majority of them are going to be somewhere around the bluegill, and that's what we're looking for right now. I mean, a lot of these bluegill water has dropped on this lake considerably from the times I've been here. It's low. So these outsides, the edges should be a lot better now. Like normally the water's way up and those fish are spawning way back up in this kind of stuff right here. And now it's definitely a little easier to get these fish, like, you know, some of these areas where these fish will be pulled out to the edge. Should be, hypothetically speaking. That's my thoughts anyway. We'll see if that actually works that way. Giant bluegill spawn giant. Guys, we are on them. I think that's about the size of all the ones I've had bite me so far. On a frog. You know, you go to Florida, they say throw a frog. Throw a frog, you'll catch the big. So far, we're better off throwing a wacky one. Seems that way. Now, I mean, odds are, law average, we've had 3 bites, they're little. That's always the question, is it like, okay, I mean, I found fish, you don't leave fish to find fish, you know, so you gotta find the right ones, of course, but is the next bite gonna be big? Who knows? We have had some bites, so. We've only done this for what, 30 minutes? Yeah, 30 minutes. Not even bad, but not so excited about the quality. Frogging! Ooh, that might have been a decent one. That was a decent one right there. Mm-hmm. Damn, I would have liked to have caught that one. Just a story. I stung him. Like, this is where I would think you would have one bite it, like a big one. Like where it's sort of sparsed out a little bit. You're just trying to get a vibe on like how many, you know, what kind of stuff they're on. Big dog. We on him named Tiny Bass. I don't even know how that sucker ate the frog. I seriously do not understand that. Like, y'all supposed to be big. Ate my frog. I mean, I threw him back because I'm like, what the heck? I didn't even want to show him to y'all. I was embarrassed. Literally, I'm like, can't believe I had a couple little ones bite it. Goose. Little ones, right on cue. Wonder why we had any bites, man. Boom. Little guy's like, goose, I'm still here.
absolutely on them. This place supposed to have bigs. Maybe 6 bites frogging. The biggest one we've boated was 9 inches. No, probably 12 inches. There he is. All right, we might have got us a scoreable. Frogging, son. Heck yeah. That's an dang, probably a 2, maybe that's a 2-pounder. Maybe right at 2 pounds. All right, we got us one. Hey, when in doubt, try again. Throw it out there and work him around. I'm all about a frog bite, you know what I'm saying? They need to be like 8-pounders, but I'm all about that. Non-scoreable. It'd be okay if like they were like this size, and then like every once in a while you would get like gosh, like Goliath grouper, you know. But nah, I mean, it's not bad. I mean, so far I don't know if it's gonna change anytime soon. Golly, I had a backlash in there. Don't ever do that, please. Listen, if you have a backlash, okay, go do it braid. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Look, it's the facts. You have a backlash, okay? You have like one little loop down there with your fluorocarbon. You make an end cast with that fluorocarbon, you literally destroyed it. Kinked it, it's over with. You got a grease spool. You just wasted $20. Straight up. Maybe 30 if you're throwing some Japanese stuff. But, so don't do that. Take your time. Or even worse, you burn it, and then the next bite you get, whack, snap. Then you jacked up your spool and lost a big one. Double whammy. Golly. I mean, I love these frogfish, but please, get to be about 2.5 pounds and we can be friends. And if you really want to be cool, be like 5, 6, or 7. I need like Florida's version of a Sherlunker in this sucker. I mean, it's been 9 miles. Put the trolling motor down and just do it all day. You probably catch a dang. Eventually catch a dang good one. Ooh, that's a big one. I ain't catching that one. I am. Okay. Welcome. All right. That sucker right there. That's one we want to see. 3.5. All right. We're done setting the hook if they blow up like that. But I had to jack that one for y'all. I wasn't gonna do it, but I'm like, man. That sucker was perfect. He's like, go, go.
I mean, perfect.
You got another one. I don't know. Okay. That sucked. That sucked. Yeah, man, I fished my butt off down through there. All right. So the update is, we gotta go run down the lake, down the chain a little bit more. The habitat in Toho really has me thinking like that is the place. Water's low in some of these other places, so you would think like even if the concentration of fish is not in these places, with being less habitat, you could generate bites. So that's sort of like my mindset of like what I'm thinking. But I'm not real sure yet. Only I know is we gotta keep on riding. Dude, I don't know what I want her to do. Oh, there it is. There we go. We caught us one flipping, son. Non-scoreable right there. Bronco bug. That sucker just went stopped. All right. Getting a bite. Getting a bite. I'm just gonna throw a couple casts right here. Fire a couple casts out here real quick. I need to get a different crankbait on. Like 3. Let's ride. Is it open over on the other side? Blue. Alright, so we just slid back up here to Toho. This area's got a lot of grass, obviously, sort of like you saw this morning. A lot of habitat. Just trying to figure it out right now. Slowly but surely. Just sort of picking up a big weight and sort of going out to these places, and it's not been an easy day. Practice has not been easy. That's for sure. I'm hoping we can find us a little pod of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I love flipping. Gosh, I love flipping. It's unbelievable. But sheesh, let's go ahead and throw this guy right here and just keep moving. Eventually, one's gonna die. I'll blow this sucker out of the water. big dog. Shut up. The saga continues. These little suckers today messing me up. Oh my gosh. You guys see that? Y'all like, I'm like, oh gosh. Might be a good one. No. What the? I mean, I knew it was a little bite, but golly. I was like, is he still there? Is he there? Oh, he's there? What the? Sir, got us one. Right at a 2-pounder too. He just blew up on a little fry, and I said, all right, right at 2 pounds. Not a great big one, but that's a solid fish. So definitely would. More of these want to bite. You know what we call that back home? Edge busters. Edge busters. They run the edge. Edge busters. I'm not even joking. That's exactly what we call them. How many gallons we got left that sucker? Oh. What was that? Oh gosh. God. Oh my gosh. Look at this big freaking ignorant son of a gun right here. Oh my god, it's a giant. Oh my gosh, it's a freaking bigot. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh my god. Big Iggy. Look at that big son right there. Big old big head right there. Gosh, got that jowler right there all over him. That's freaking sick. Oh my gosh, probably a 6-pounder. 6-pounder, I'm gonna say 6-pounder. That's so awesome. Finally got a bite. All right, that's cool. All right, let's get a picture real quick. I'm gonna say 697, 685, 687. Couple ounce or two off. Skinny, post spawn, giant fish though, maybe. See you later. Oh. That was fun. That one was nice to have. A little bit of a toughie on us. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. We're back down here on Kissimmee. The plan today is just go out here and sort of run around and try to either eliminate Kissimmee or figure it out. This is the thing. Right now we're casting a frog around, trying to, I feel like the chances of getting a better frog bite should technically be in Kissimmee, but you can never guarantee that. But that is the reason I'm here. So picking up a frog, gonna pop him around a little bit. The sun is already up pretty high, but we do have a little bit of cloud cover, so you can see the sun's way up there already. I mean, and we won't even start fishing for another 30 minutes, so I'm not really want to make sure I'm not getting a false read. All right, see if we can catch this one real quick here. Get a vibe. That is a nice one right there. Golly, solid one for sure. All right, let him go. Yeah, I mean, smoked it. I mean, we didn't even launch until right now, so. Oh, nice bite though. Got me a bite. Let me put a dang dot on it. It's the kind of light. So there's been some really big bags caught on Lake Kissimmee the last like few days, or like not few days, but like last few weeks, which they always catch in this time of year. But when they come out of Kissimmee, you get the shad spawn. The last bit of a shad spawn. Now, I've seen some white birds and stuff, but I'm not seeing a shad spawning necessarily. You get that early morning bite. So when you're up on Toho and you're locking out Toho, and we don't start till 8, we don't start for another 30 minutes. So by the time you get down here, you're probably just getting down here. So I'm sort of, you know, you could hope for wind and maybe some cloud cover if you want to try to get on a frog bite if it's an early morning deal. Oh gosh, that's funny. Okay, so we've had 4 bites now on a frog. It's now 9:29, so. Ooh, that is not good right there. Might mean we are good. You gotta be kidding me. Battery's in charge. That's crazy. All right, let's flip. We're gonna flip, we're gonna flip. I mean, smoked. Gosh, dang. I mean, thumped too. Let's bite. I mean, I jacked that sucker out of there. Holy, come on, it didn't go far at all. That sucker right there. So we just started flipping, and that was literally the first bite. I'm pitching a punch skirt, 3/4 ounce weight with the Bronco bug. And I mean, it didn't go far at all. I'm actually I might even put a hitchhiker on, guys. I don't even know if I have them, man. I typically always have my practice box with me, but I was like, I'm gonna catch everyone that bites me this week. So let me see here. I'll grab this guy. All right, so what we're doing is got a punch skirt. I got the hitchhiker. That fish bit the Bronco bug. A tilapia magic. This one will come out here. I just throw green pumpkin magic a lot too, but these are bluegill. So I like the contrast. It's a bigger profile. I mean, it's a pretty big profile, but it's just, you know, a lot of these fish are eating bluegill. You need a little bit bigger presence, and so Now that right there, if you're practicing now, all of a sudden, we have a pretty good setup right here. Now we can pitch around, see if we can get a bite. I might have like 3 flipping sticks on for sure. For sure. Right quick. I just started flipping out. Golly, that was a freaking big one. That was a big one. Holy crap, that was a big one. Alright, so, whoo, alright, we're getting a little dialed in, y'all. A little dialed in. Uh-oh. We're gonna go ahead and that was a dang big one. God almighty. It's like I just stole my stuff. Black, blue, green pump. Switch it up a little bit. It was a little darker outside. Light blue, green pump. Can't go wrong. Interesting, like I'm really trying to go through this stuff quickly and just try to be as efficient because like I feel like they're biting right now, and so it's gonna be real. I only have probably an hour and a half of time. So I've had a few bites today. You just never know when that next bite's gonna happen. It's like literally your stuff just goes limp. Tunk. So let's keep going though. Okay, so that is a wrap of practice. Didn't really get a whole lot of content today, but I got a few bites flipping Kissimmee grass. So one frog in, and had other bites miss it. But hey, I'm excited though because I just feel like I eliminated some water, gave myself a little bit of direction, and now we got to go out here and see what we got. So we'll find out. We'll find out tomorrow. Starts day 1. We're gonna go back to the house and see what the guys' predictions are gonna be. Let's see. All right. So before this whole thing went down, I made the cut weight before we started practice. I made it at 28 pounds total. 28 pounds, top 8 advance on to the knockout round. There's 15 anglers fishing in both groups. So it's even a little bit, you gotta be above like the top 54% or whatever that is. Now I bet $50 on that. So we're gonna see both of the guys before practice started picked over. And now we are going to let someone else actually go ahead and select the actual weight for $100. So DC, you want to pick it?
I'm gonna let Adrian pick it.
All right, Adrian, you gotta set us up. $200. Well, you owe me right now. You owe me quite a bit. You owe me at least $160 is what I'm calculating right now. Yep, 170. All right, so you owe me 120. All right, so anyway, so you owe me 120. All right, so what you got? So now you got an opportunity to make your 100 back. You're the house this week. What we got?
All right, I'm gonna say 26 3/4. Nah, hold on. See, we said over on yours on 28, right? It's gonna be over. That's actually a really good guess. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna say 28. This way here, if I lose one way, I can get my money back. I'm gonna say 28. I'm gonna say 28. I'm gonna say 28, same number.
What number?
Yeah. Over under.
Under 28.
Under 28.
Under 28.
It's hot, son. I'm just grabbing rods. I don't even know
what I need for tomorrow, this is the thing, we gotta put all these rods in the cut boats. We're not fishing out our boat tomorrow, which makes it a little bit more difficult. That's for sure. I got a few rods together. Not exactly sure how I'm gonna fish, but I feel like, gosh dang, I got stuff. You know when you get stuff everywhere? That's what I got right now. Imagine trying to get all your stuff out of a boat and you're like, God dang. I mean, I got rods everywhere. You know? So, this is our boat for the week. Well, not for the week, just for the day, actually. Let's get all our stuff together. In these videos, you will see me in a New Jersey because this is the heavy hitters jersey for me in that particular deal. So, unfortunately, not out of my icon, not all the room I got, but I'm still going to be trying to reel them in. Now, the cool thing is, this is something interesting. We got a 9-inch craft, 9-inch variance right here. HCS 9, HCS 9. So, the cool thing about this mount, I do like this, is they're all the same size grafts, they're all the same size boats. So, I've seen a lot of times people are like, well, it's unfair if one guy has something other than the other one doesn't. These are all the same. So, it's sort of a cool event, and big fish obviously makes it even cooler, that much more cool. Yeah, so we got a couple more rods to rig up, and I think we're gonna be done for the night. I mean, I'm sure I have a couple more rods I'm actually gonna rig back at the house, but overall I feel pretty good about it, and tomorrow we will have a live camera, so that'll be nice too.
That's a dope color right there, little match shad.
Yeah, isn't that freaking beautiful?
Yeah, she's sexy. It's like a jerk bait.
Okay. All right. Woo. Gosh. That sucker is hot out there. It's time to head back to the house. Hang out a bit. You guys got to see a little bit of the cluster. I wish it was about 20 degrees cooler. I know I've said that like 5 times in this video, but you guys don't understand. It is extremely hot right now. Wow. Literally, you walk outside and you just go, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, just muggy. I mean, there is such a thing as dry heat. So you know how like in a desert, it's 100 degrees, but it's dry heat. I don't really care. It's hot. But this, the only thing I will say is when you're in Florida, it's like 100% humidity, and it's the exact opposite of a dry heat. So when you get all sweaty and like, it just makes it that much worse. I'm sitting out there trying to tie on an FG knot. I didn't even tie an FG knot. I'm like, forget it. I do need to get a couple, I need to make a note on a couple things I need to grab. But. Okay guys, that is stop watching reels. Stop it. Hey.
What kind of hat do you have on?
Wow.
Oh, new icon hat. Heck yeah, it looks good, bud. Wear that hot thing tomorrow, that black thing. You don't wear that. You can't wear. You got to wear the black.
Hey, you got a black jersey.
I got a black.
Why
jersey.
did you go on that?
I got a black jersey and a black Burger King hat. Not this hat. You remember the Burger King hat? That was hilarious.
Final thoughts. Rate your practice. So scale 1 to 10, you go first. DC.
0.
0.
I'm gonna say a legitimate 3. 3 legit. 3.
3.
3. Yeah. That's Florida for you though, because you could easily go out there tomorrow and stumble over and catch them. There's a lot of luck involved in Florida.
I'm gonna rate my practice a 5.
Dang.
I feel like
he won 2 tournaments by saying 4.
well,
so a 5, you about to blow this thing out.
No, I would say a 4 probably, or 5. I mean, the thing is, this one, it's a progression of the tournament, and like in practice doesn't mean that much. It's more about how you sort of make adjustments on the fly, and like I feel like this one's going to be more of like that kind of vibe.
Hey, it was going to be an 8, but then you realized it was a 100-boat tournament tomorrow.
It's going to be like a 6, and then a 100-boat tournament all over everything. Yeah, that definitely doesn't well. I feel like I didn't practice the best I could have. I feel like I was a little bit all over the place. If I would have committed a little bit all day one place, I feel like I would have been a little bit better off.
I feel like it's easier to go on Kissimmee chain because there's a lot of lakes that have them, and you kind of need to sample everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I seen every single lake this week.
I did too.
Well, you ain't got to sample everything. You could go to Toho and just not get a bite for 3 days. You can do that too.
Or you could go to Toho and win the tournament.
Could do that, but guess what? You stumble over them.
Stumble.
The problem is there's so much grass on Toho right now. There's a lot of grass.
It's overwhelming.
Well, there isn't anything to make things different. So there's grass everywhere.
So the only way you can
gotta
find
fish
it.
for them.
Yep.
So you roll up to something that you think looks good. It's got the right depth and all that, and then you hear brim popping around. You're like, oh man, I'm in a good area. You don't get a bite for 2 hours, and you're like. And then you catch a random 6-pounder or 5-pounder. I had a random 7-pounder come up on my top water on a jowler, freaking yeah. And I was on the phone with Jacob, and I was like, dude, I got a big one on a jowler. And she come off. I went back through that area 2 times just trying to make sure that, like, was that a good area? No. Never had no bite.
Random.
It's random. And I'm like.
It is so weird how Florida can be that way. Like, you can get so fortunate with the 1 or 2 bites. Like tomorrow, you go flip and you go down a random stretch, and it's like you go through a half mile, and all of a sudden you get ready to pick your trolling motor up, you make a flip, tunk, 8-pounder. That's how Florida is.
At least when they're spawning, you shake a couple of them off. You feel like you can go back there and catch.
Yeah, and you know the males are around, the females are coming that way. It gives you like a better of like an idea of like.
I don't know. This is different.
This time of year, it's just we don't have a good pulse on how Florida bass acts this time of year.
I'll give you this is the 2-hour rule. Typically in bass fishing, if you do something for 2 hours, it ain't the deal. But guess what? Here,
so I
you go flip for 2 hours, you may not get 1 bite. For 3 miles, you can cover 3 or 4 miles of this place, and then, like you said, eat, and it's like there's nothing different here. So it's like, is it really a big time skill set here, or do you
no?
just get
It's
lucky?
more. It's
Do
not.
you get lucky?
Related.
Somebody comment below. Is Florida a lot of luck? I'm gonna tell you something about Florida. Overrated. It's overrated, bro.
It's got big though. What you don't like about Florida, and this is the facts behind Florida. Florida is not a pattern fishery.
No.
So like typically you're talking
area.
about very area based, very specific.
Brett, is that pizza straight? Okay, I was gonna give you $5. Now you're getting 3.
So you didn't rate your practice, did you?
No.
Well, wait, dang, Adrian, for you.
I'm gonna give my practice a 1.
1 out of 10 or 1 out of 5?
He's got I think 1 with a 0 on the end, meaning 10 out of 10.
No, I'm gonna give it a 1 out of 10. No, for real. I'm gonna give it a 1.
Oh my god!
This is one of the worst practices I've had.
This is by far one of the worst practices I have. But
you gave it the highest rating.
Yeah, but
this is the highest rating you gave so far this year.
No, keep in mind.
I did, but like in relative terms,
what did you say at Dale Hollow?
Listen,
you said like 4.
It's relative because Jacob is officially in a slump. You're officially in a slump.
I'm in a slump.
He's in a slump. He needs a slump buster. He finished 17th last tournament. That's Slump City for him, son. Not Crush City, Slump City.
Slump City. What did I finish?
If he were not married, we would comment below and try to find him a slump buster.
we need something. Anyway, we appreciate y'all so much. Follow my boys right here. And we got, I'm going to root these Pacers on right now. They're down by 3. This is game Game 5, man. They gotta get this win.
Game 6.
Hey, what's cool
Oh,
about
Game
this?
6, my bad. Game
what-
6.
Before we close, what's cool about this tournament and why you should tune in to the next few videos? Anybody here could get one lucky bite and be worth 10K, 30K,
Or
100 grand. That's what's cool.
Hey, what if
you
I
may not
want-
be hitting on nothing and catch an 8.5, boom, 30K.
That's what I'm planning.
Walk away and just get out of here.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, so that's the plan. Catch the big bass and take home some cheese. That's how you make all the money this term. It's all about
Dude,
big.
I'm not lying. If I suck on day 1, I am gliding the whole day too. Whole day.
For 10
On 2 bites.
It was either
one bite.
flip a dang 1 ounce jig or freaking gliding, and I just want to freaking catch one on a glide.
I do too. It's really bad. I did have one come on a glide the other day.
So you didn't tell us that either.
I forgot about that one.
Sneaky, peeky, deaky.
4 out of 10. What'd you say? 5 out of 10.
I said a 5 out of 10.
Well, you can laugh all the way to the bank with a $100,000 check.
I hope it's a big fish.
All right, I'm going to hit Jacob on his closing. It's time to close it. We're done. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all like, subscribe. Follow these guys. Follow Jacob. If you hadn't followed Jacob, you're watching his channel, but hit subscribe. Thanks. We'll see you at the next video. We're at Kissimmee Heavy Hitters. Peace.